Hey, it's True Survival here. I just been kind of just thinking, sitting around, doodling a little bit, and I wanted to come to you guys and pretty much it's winter time here now, and we've got some pretty good amount of snow on the ground, and I'll be making a video to show that and everything. But in the meantime, I've come to find out, I wanted to put a video together of things that you might want to have handy when winter strikes in your area. Depending on, where you're from, you might not get snow like we do here in West Virginia, Ohio, Tennessee, Kentucky, stuff like that. Just areas that usually get snow all year long. Well, not all year long, but in the season for winter. So I put a little bit of a list together, and I thought, why not? Now, where I'm at right now, my watch is up there, but I think last time I checked the clock, it's like 1:30 in the morning. Um, Son's asleep, so thought I'd just make this real quick so you guys didn't have to hear him in the background. One thing is that I put, like I said, just a little list together of things that I think you should keep in your vehicle at all times. One thing is like hot hands. Those little things are miracle workers. You can get like the huge packs of them for, like I think they're called like body warmers. You can get the hand warmers, you can get the toes, just those. Those are like perfect. Keeps your hands, you can put it into your your core, center for your core temperature. Just great thing. Hot hands must. I keep them in my pack all year long because even if it's summer and if you're camping, sometimes it does get chilly depending on where you're camping at. Usually, I go camp next to a lake, and at night that wind coming off that lake will be very very cold and everything, and just put a little bit of a chill in your bones sometimes. Next thing a lot of people do not think about is I'm not talking about a snow shovel. If you want to do a snow shovel, that's great, but some type of shovel that's good and durable and a thing of sand. Reason being on that is because if you do get stuck in like pretty deep snow, and sorry I'm doing this on my phone. I'm tired of that laptop camera. It's just too fuzzy and stuff. So most likely I'll be doing a lot more on my phone and on my other camera as well. But if you get somewhere that you don't have traction, one of your tires are stuck or something like that, you can always shovel yourself out. You can always have sand to put down for traction for you to get out of there. Might not work or anything, but it's an option to do. I've seen a lot of people actually do this and actually keep it done. The other thing is water. Keep some type of water in your vehicle. I'm not talking about like a huge 24 pack. If you want to put a big 24 pack in your vehicle, that's great. If you have the room for it, that's great. Just put some water in there so you at least have something to drink. Like I've seen before, um, you know, um, how do I put it? You can eat snow during the day and it will keep, I mean, I'll eat snow. I will. Um, Now, a lot of it is a percentage of air. Now, another thing that you could add to your kit is a canteen cup. Make sure it's stainless steel, something that can withstand some heat, put over a fire and stuff. And you can pack that snow inside that and melt it down into water. You can drink it that way. But it's always good to have water on you just in case. So you could always add like a stainless steel canteen cup, which you can find at Walmart for like $3 if you don't want to go out here and buy like a whole brand new canteen, complete set. There's things that you can go out here to buy and boil water in. That's small. Another thing is some type of food. My idea is to go somewhere and get yourself like some beef jerky and maybe some protein bars, something that has some calories, something that has some protein. Keep some type of food in your vehicle, something that won't perish and everything, which, I mean, even with the cold temperatures, I don't think you want to go out to the store, buy yourself a couple pounds of hamburger meat and put that in your vehicle. Nothing like that. Um, Beef jerky's great. Always, most of them come in a resealable bag. Um, you know, Protein bars, stuff like that. That's pretty good. You can always go get some MREs if you want to do it that way. So just some type of food. Now, the next one is a bit of a touchy subject because a lot of people don't do this. Always carry some type of fire starter, whether it be a lighter, matches. Even though I cannot stand matches, you hand me a pack of matches, I'm gonna throw them behind my back and be like, get those things out of here. I've always had just nothing but trouble out of matches, um, except for like the big tall kitchen, big hefty ones. Those are okay, but still yet, I'm just not a big fan of matches. Um, so if you carry like a lighter, I usually carry like a butane torch lighter in my packs, which is really cool because I mean it's like a little blowtorch, so you can use it for multiple things. Um, oh yeah, off subject, but there's the logo. But the thing for me is that anything from a lighter, flint striker, magnesium flint striker, flint and steel, charred cloth, just something that can start a fire. Just keep that there. But it's wintertime. So the thing with me is this. It might be hard to find tinder that will get you to start a fire. So one thing I do, and a lot of people think I'm crazy for it, but I literally got, now this isn't everything. I've got to add some stuff to it. I've got where I chop some wood and everything. I've got it drawn out, and I'll scrape it up real fine and stuff, and add some more like dust and stuff like that. But I carry a Ziploc bag of just wood shavings, and I mean that's a lot of wood shavings, and I can even process down this stuff a little bit more finer. But I put this on there. I mean, you're still gonna have to find some sticks and stuff like that, and it is wintertime, so there are some dead trees around, so you'll be able to find some things. But always carry something like that you can dry out, by putting it, dry it out, put it in your Ziploc bag, carry it with you, all times. So always make sure that you have some kind of fire starting device, as in lighter, flint striker, flint and steel, magnesium flint, just anything. Even, I mean, just anything that you can to start a fire. Carry that, and carry some type of material that you don't have to take the time. I mean, it's going to be cold out. Your hands are going to get really, really, really cold. So you might be like, I can't do this anymore, So prepare your stuff before you even do it. I mean, there's other stuff out there. I think there's stuff like on Self Reliance Outfitters website that you can buy. It's like Dragon Fire, I believe it is, and it's basically a bag of just nothing but tinder. I mean, just wood chips, good tinder that you can start a fire instantly with. So always make sure you have a way to make the fire, and something to give it for fuel, to start it and kind of keep it going until you can start building it up. When you start building up a fire and get it nice and hot, you could put practically damn near anything on that fire and it will start burning and everything. No matter what you do, I don't care if it's summer, spring, winter, fall, whatever, you always carry a knife, no matter what. As of right now, my go-to knife, it's not a full tang knife. My go-to knife right now is the Mora Companion. Um, love this knife. Now, it's not a full tang knife, but it's a rat tail tang, and it goes mostly down to the end. Oh, almost cut myself. To the end of the knife down here, which that's more than enough. I mean, it will do a little bit of small pummeling. Small. Reason I say small is because you don't want to do a huge log. Now, when it comes to other things like, you know, a full tang knife, you can do a lot more things with it, which, that's all great and dandy. Now the thing for me next is that I used to have the Bear Grylls hatchet. I got rid of it. Um, it might be good for situations like this, but I just don't know. So I got rid of it because I'm just not really. It was too light. It just you had to hit it. You had to strike it on a tree so hard, and it just took so much energy out of you to the point where it was just no. So the next item I put is a saw or a hatchet. Um, for me, oh, let me get in my pack here. Oh, hold on here. I'm gonna. Well, let's see. I can't really even get it out. There we go. Just a regular folding saw will do. Um, nice sharp blades. Very, very nice. So you just carry something like this on you or a hatchet. That will do perfect in situations of breaking down wood for that. Like I said, I got rid of the Bear Grylls hatchet, which I don't even know if I did a review on that. No, I don't think I did. But I've got 2 axes, which, I mean, if you want to carry an axe, you can always carry an axe. Your vehicle, if it has enough room, put an axe in there. That's great. Carry some type of rope. Paracord. I have this. Well, I mean, I cut this piece off just basically to practice some different knots and stuff. But this is, just good hefty rope. There's nothing special about it. It's not 550, 850. Nah, keep paracord. 550 paracord's great. Just any type of rope that is actually really good. Keep that because you also want to carry a tarp with you. Now, my tarp is an 8x10, I think, or something like that. But it's a decent sized tarp, and that's where your rope comes into play, putting ridge lines up, making shelters with that, so you don't have to worry about things. I'm sorry, but if I'm driving down the road and my vehicle breaks down and I might have my cell phone charged trying to call, but nobody can get there until, 3 or 4 hours later, I ran out of gas or something, just anything, I will build a fire on the side of the road to keep my ass warm until somebody comes and helps me. I will make sure that I'm warm, that if my son is with me, he will be warm and he will be taken care of. I don't care if I look like a crazy person on the side of the road with a 10 foot tall fire. I don't care. My ass is staying warm. And that's another thing too. Try to keep your cell phones charged. You never know when basically power will go out, this, that, or the other. So try to keep it charged up in as much as you can. And the other thing too is always wear the right clothing. I'm sorry, back in high school, I've seen basically kids and teenagers come in and they're wearing shorts and these like tall socks and stuff. And yeah, I'm lighting one. The the thing for me is this: if it's winter, put yourself some nice socks on that are nice and warm, preferably wool. Wear some boots, maybe. Put some pants on. A shirt, long sleeve shirt, something like that, and a good coat and something to cover your head. Use your head. Don't be stupid. Don't wear stupid crap during the winter. Take the time and actually wear the right clothing. So there will be a part 2 to this video, and it will be labeled as part 2, and it'll just say probably winter survival. So until next time, ask yourself this question: are you paranoid, or are you paranoid enough? Take it easy.